remember the main event?
Oh, wow, yeah.
His dunks were equivalent to Mike Tyson knocking the dude out. When Mike Tyson went boom and the dude fall, that crowd, every dunk was like.
Let the world know the name, man. Street ball king, bringing pride to the game. From Lennon to Elizabeth, Jersey's vein. Main event, forever etched in domain again.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? This is Main Event Certified Legend, and this is the Main Event Podcast.
And it's your boy Rockstar Q, man. I'm here co-hosting with my pops on the Main Event Podcast today.
Today we here with a very, very special guest, BBE JOO. How you doing, bro?
Good, how you doing?
Where you from?
Fort Worth.
Wait, hold up. BBE JOO from Fort Worth, Texas?
Yeah.
Home of the interesting Charleston White, Fort Worth, Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. And
I want
Go
What you call it?
Go Yayo.
Go Yayo?
Yeah. I like Go Yayo. He hard.
Wait, hold on. Go Yayo, what? Yayo? Tony Yayo?
He a rapper. But nah, not Tony.
He from your neighborhood?
Tony Yayo from New York, right?
No, but your Yayo from your neighborhood?
No.
What made you say Yayo?
I just like his music for real. He hard.
Which Yayo?
Go Yayo.
His name is Go Yayo.
Go Yayo.
Yo, so look, they put me on something right now. I thought, because I was going to say, man, I don't want to get no charges or nothing. You talking about Yayo.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But people be hating on him though, because it's a little controversy, with him or whatever. But
okay.
I like him for the music though. I like all artists for the music, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I don't really look at what they got going on in the background.
See, I'm like the OG. So when you was like, yo, so I think of Tony Yayo, then you said no, and I'm like, hold up, man, what we doing here? But I want to let people know how unique this show is, right? I remember I was here one day, and you came by, and you was telling me your presentation was awesome. You was like, yo, I just got out of school, and you was doing videos and stuff like that, and I was in the mix of doing something. I said, yo, come back, and we here today, giving you the opportunity to share your story. So this wasn't even like scripted. It wasn't even on the agenda.
Yeah, for real.
So that shows that how the authentic of this show is that it's real. Just from you being out, supporting, promoting your brand to where we at this moment right now. So what is it that you do?
So I'm a videographer and I do graphic design and animation. But I do music too, but mainly videography now for real. Since the last 4 years since I've been at school, I've mainly been heavy on videography and graphic design. And
but it couldn't start out like that. What was your childhood? What was your upbringing? What inspired you to do what you wanted to do?
So when I was 16, I was doing graphic design for DDG's mom. And so I was trying to get in the YouTube space for real. I always wanted to do content creation, but then it transferred over to music. But I know even from a young age, I knew with music, you had to have your videos, you had to have the cover arts, you know what I'm saying? You had to have, all that stuff. So I was like, I'm a businessman, so I don't want to outsource, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like anything you can hire somebody to do, you can learn to do it. You know what I'm saying?
One-stop
Especially
shop.
starting out, yeah. So yeah.
But so no sports or anything like that when you're younger.
I did play
Let's talk about your growing up, your neighborhood. What's your neighborhood like when you
What was it like in Fort Worth, Texas?
Fort Worth. So on some real stuff. I grew up in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? But
But let me say this.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just keeping it.
Yeah,
I know people come in. They got a store. Whatever. But I really just work hard.
But that ain't you don't never gotta say keep it at 100.
Yeah.
You from your community.
Yeah,
you know,
real, yeah.
It's real recognized real all around the board. So sometimes we get caught up into, I'm from the hood. Or I'm from the projects and I'm different. Nah, we all want to strive for something. We all want to strive for better conditions. We all want to strive to try to get our people from whatever condition it is, no matter what soil we on. If we got grass or got concrete, we still who we are. Yeah. So it's okay, bro. It's okay to be from the suburbs.
Real, recognize real.
You know what I'm saying?
And all that stuff don't. All my cousins is either in jail or locked up. So I always wanted to have a different approach to my life anyway. So I just try to stay right path for real. Like when I just graduated, I graduated with a 4.0. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Straight A's.
What school is
Graduated
that?
from what school?
West Virginia State University.
Okay. Shout out West Virginia State.
Yeah.
They got
Yeah.
So you're an educated young man.
Yeah, and really my goal is to really empower, young black men, just to let them know, like, just like you were saying on your interview the other day, like, education, and, a lot of times people think school, like really, it's not just school, you could teach yourself hand-to-hand skills, real estate, investing, like you said, like you could teach yourself a whole bunch of stuff, to waste your mind is really, one of the worst things you could do, for real. So, yeah.
What you got? What you say, Kill?
Nah, man, I just want to know for real. Like, where did the name come from?
So my friends gave me that name for real, like, so. I don't,
BBE JOO.
Yeah, I don't even remember what BBE even stands for.
Nah, you just roll with it.
Yeah, I tried to come up with a little slogan for it or whatever, but it doesn't. Like I couldn't find 2 words with a B and an E to, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't never even tried to make it a brand. But I got my brand on right now. It's Van Scott Production.
I see that. I like that.
So that's why I got the VSP. But,
and it's BBE could be being better.
Yeah. Actually, that's hard. So I'm gonna do something later on.
You know what I'm saying? If you use being better, we got a little copyright. We'll talk though.
It's a dude named BBE, like AJ or something like that. I think he's from like Louisiana or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah,
you know what I like? I like that you shout out other artists.
Yeah.
In this game, and we didn't even get to that part yet. We was talking about your photography and what you graduated school with. What was your major?
Communications.
Communications. Yeah. Because not very often you hear other artists talking about other artists. Normally it's in a negative way. But since we sat here, you done shouted out cats like, yo, he don't get his just due. Or so that's dope, man. It means a lot. And I'm learning a lot about you just sitting here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like people do that because like they don't want nobody else to get the shine while they on their platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know. I don't care about nobody else shining me. God got me, so I don't be tripping.
How's the support in Fort Worth?
It's lit. Like I don't work with Big X the Plug, multiple.
The whole Big X the Look, so right here, now I'm glad you mentioned that. So check this out. We're gonna speak this into fruition. So I'm home one day chilling. So my son, I try to keep up with the music and what's going on with my little journey, so I could be able to communicate and have a dialogue with almost whoever, whatever age. And my son came home one day. He's like, "Yo, Pops, you gotta listen to Big X the Plug." The song, And I checked it out, and from that, I watched his growth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know him personally, but I watched his growth.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. He's a real genuine dude. Like the first time I met him, I was at a show, like the baby was there, Boosie was there, Jeezy. I met all of them, but so I got a chance, chop it up with him for a little bit for the first time. And he's real genuine.
You could tell.
Real genuine.
You could definitely tell. Yeah. And when I knew that, I was telling my son, Rockstar, when I knew he was gonna be different, was when I started seeing his videos and he would put different outfits on and he having fun. I said, yo, he's a special kid.
I think he was really the first one to really bring Dallas back in. And then, the new Dallas came in. I don't know if y'all know, like new Dallas, like Montana 700, like ZNR.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Yeah, like I went to like 3 shows with them. I got to shoot, their concerts and stuff. So that was cool. It's the
So when you was working with doing videography for Big X, right? Like, what was the most challenging thing during that time? Was it different? Then how, basically how you started. You know what I'm saying? Doing videography, it probably was just a normal. You know what I'm saying? Doing the neighborhood things, but what was it like traveling and doing all that stuff with them?
I mean, I ain't really get to travel with them or whatever, just for this little concert or whatever. But I mean, it was cool. To me personally, when I meet people, I don't really be tripping or fanned out or
that's
you know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? Cause they regular people just like me.
Just
Plus
like
I think
us.
I'm a star, so I don't be tripping, so I mean, but God is good though, cause you gotta think being from Texas and then knowing that you because I'm not, every state got, big names or whatever, but just being able to get to them people, you know what I'm saying? It's not an easy thing, you know what I'm saying?
It's not normal.
It's really it's not so I mean, it's really just God for real. Cause I couldn't even tell you. I know I ain't put myself in that room. You know what I'm saying? I had a manager, Uncle Chor. You know what I'm saying? And he basically everybody through Dallas comes to him for on the mics and stuff so. He gave me that opportunity to get around them people and stuff. So
That's
cool.
fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
How was it out in Fort Worth? Is it Let me ask you, what's the challenges out there? Like far as your daily, whether you're from the suburbs, you're from the neighborhood, you're from the hood, what's day-to-day operation out there for a youth coming through or a 25-year-old coming through?
Like an obstacle?
Just a regular kid, rather than just a regular kid going through. Is it gang? Is it drugs?
Honestly, I feel like, you gonna find what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for that, you're gonna find it. If you're looking for some money, you're gonna find that. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for some work, you're gonna find it.
So what is options?
Yeah. It's everything for everything you look
Basically,
for.
everybody can pick their own lane.
Literally, like that's it.
What showed you to pick the lane you picked?
Being me. That's one thing everybody respect about me though. Like I hang with, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even like to, but I hang with everybody, any source of crowd. But the thing is that separates me. I'm me when I come through. And that's what they love. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like, I can't cuss on here, right? No, I ain't gonna cuss, never mind. But like, real dudes respect you though. You know what I'm saying? When you just be yourself.
Real recognize real always.
Yeah, like that's it.
They see you not trying to fit in, they like you for who you is.
I don't never try to come
we need more.
Yeah.
We need more.
You feel
like
me?
that.
Yeah.
We need more like that.
So what's the next plan?
Work. That's it.
I like that.
My mom tells me everything is work, whether you're working for yourself or whether you're working for somebody else. Everything is work. Yeah.
What bring you to New Jersey from Fort Worth, Texas?
So my mom had got a job transfer. So like I said, like I literally been in school the last 4 years. I've been in West Virginia the last 4 years. So like I'm just out chilling with her for real.
That's dope.
I ain't really got to spend no time with her the last 4 years. I probably see her like 2 weeks out of every year. You know what I'm saying?
Not knowing 3 weeks ago that we'd be sitting right here.
No, for real.
Having this opportunity. No. This is an opportunity for both of us because you sharing your experience, you sharing the soil you was on coming from Fort Worth. Yeah. And, it's like
but somebody. I don't mean to cut y'all, but I appreciate y'all because you know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't even have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, it's all like I said, it's genuine over here. Yeah. Sometimes we try to show versus say. Mm-hmm. Never know who come through those doors. My partner Mark, he know. Everybody around know that those doors is open. Everybody have a story. It just have different music behind it. Mm-hmm. And talking about music, I was able to hear a couple of your tracks or your videos. What do you consider your music, like your style, and also the purpose of your music?
To be real, I'm not even trying to sound funny, but like my sound really just comes from my life, my experiences. It's just real. Like you could feel it for real. Everybody say they can rap. Everybody say they hard. You know what I'm saying? But it's just life. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been doing it?
So I was like probably 18. 18, I started making music. I'm 24 now.
Has it been challenging?
No. Cause it's something that's within me.
That's just
like literally, I record all my own music. I make my own graphics. I shoot my own videos. I do my own everything. So
So that check don't gotta really get split up too much.
Split it up. Yeah,
it's not. Yeah, that's why I said it's God because it's nothing that you know what I'm saying. It's just there. That's why I'm not stressing it. It's whatever
Somebody definitely out there need to hear this.
Man.
How you feel about when you hear people say, I'm one. Some music, especially the rap, hip hop rap, can have a negative effect. Mm-hmm. The words, the culture that it has created. How do you feel about that? Do you feel as though you contributed to it and you're saying you're going to use the freedom of speech? Mm-hmm. Or are you doing it because that's what's popular and that's what they're allowing to sell? And what make your music different if it's different?
I'm glad you asked me that for real because I've been wanting to say this. And now I'm glad I could do it on like a public space. Like, so I basically feel like, they feeding us some BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real dope fiends, real prostitutes in the game, you know what I'm saying, that they putting in front of our face. And then this is a prime example. Like they put Ice Spice on SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's small, but it's like, imagine your daughter looking her up and all you seeing her is, shaking her, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not an example. But say, you know what I'm saying, you got somebody like me coming in, like, I went to school, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that you just gotta go to school, but like, what rapper is in the game right now just saying that, graduated with a 4.0, you know what I'm saying? And they actually, like work. Like everybody got a story about murdering somebody, killing somebody, selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? So that's what they pushing on to us, you know what I'm saying? But then they wonder why, people in our culture think how they think, you know what I'm saying, have the motives that they have, because they looking at that and they think they got to do that too.
That's something that me and my god brother talk about, Dondi, as far as how the powers that be, it seems as though they're pouring money into things that could be destructive. Almost like using the lyrics to weaponize the most vulnerable things and crazy things one can say. It seems like that's where the money getting poured into. But we have someone like yourself, someone like my man D1, that's spitting dope lyrics, but it's not causing chaos in the community.
It's because right now it's the battle for the mind. That's what's going on right now. It's the battle for the mind. They want to control minds. You know what I'm saying? That's literally it.
What you say, Q, as well?
No, I'm saying that's how they control the money. Like they all like for instance, like look at Sexy Red. You know what I mean? She making all this money, but what she promoting is it's for like kids will look at that and be like, I'm gonna follow her, like F my baby dad and all that message.
This is what it is. The world praises mediocrity. You know what I'm saying?
Negativity sells.
Everybody ain't great. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't great. So the demographic of people that the music is selling to is people that really ain't doing too much with themselves. You know what I'm saying? They live for the BS. I'm sure they party every weekend. I'm sure they drink all the time. I'm sure they smoke all the time. You know what I'm saying? So they catering to that audience. And I don't try to down talk nobody, but the lower, you know what I'm saying, tier of people, you know what I'm saying, that's consuming this. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, being that we're on this topic, I don't want to say, I think it's a fact. How do you feel about the NAACP giving Cardi B the Life Achievers Award?
I mean, again, like, you basically letting them know that if you do this is your reward. One whole time, like, if that's the case, everybody would have got that. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's a game, bro. It's just
they don't want nobody doing it the right way.
Yeah, but for me, I think when me and my brother was talking about this, there's no shot. Salute to Cardi B, salute to all of them. Do what you do, but people gonna have their opinions, right? And I think that what the NAACP stands for is, do you want your daughter or grandchild or granddaughter to follow the images that the powers that be portrays through an artist like a Cardi B? I'm just using, right?
Exactly.
So I think sometimes we have to really think. No, it let us know that we have to be the narrators of our stories. I think what hurt Miss Kamala Harris was when she brought out certain people who, a Cardi B or whomever,
I was trying to get
where you use that, but I think she should have used that situation for voter registration, because most of those type artist fans don't vote.
Right.
So I think it kind of hurt. I know we're on another, but we're just talking about as far as the effects of,
no, that's real though.
The artists and stuff. So I'm not throwing no jazz. I'm just, this is what's out there.
Music is everything.
Yeah.
Music is an all around tool. Like I said, it's music that make you sad. It's music that make you happy. It's music that make you energetic. It's music that make you feel like you on top of the world. But that's the difference. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get where he coming from, where he says the whole, like, the music industry is a bunch of BS, because only certain people notice the agenda they trying to push for us. You know, when you hear hip hop back in the day, it was real lyrics, it was real music. Now you gotta have a girl and you gotta have this type of girl, you gotta have this type of car, you gotta have this type of house. If your diamond's not shining the right way, then you're not this type of person. The whole time, the best people that's lyrical or that really make good music, they don't even have half of that stuff.
Right.
But that's the agenda they push. You gotta have a car, you gotta have the clothes, you gotta have the girls, you gotta have the babies, you gotta have all of this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta live a certain life to be in that type of industry. But it just don't make sense to me. You feel me? Like good music is good music. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't really. It's like hooping. You know what I mean? Like you used to tell me. You could go to any school you want. They gonna come and find you. You know what I'm saying? If you nice, they gonna find you. Yeah. So it's the same with music. If you nice, they gonna come and find you, regardless of what your background is, where you came from, or how you grew up. Like, it don't matter. If you nice with what you do, with your craft, you do it every day. At one point, it only take one person to see you. Yeah. You know what I mean? It only take that one person. And once that one person see you, the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Then that's not to say everybody that we name ain't good at what they do.
Oh, no. Salute to them.
Everybody's doing good at what they do.
Yeah, but I just want to say, like, honestly, like, I feel like the best approach anybody should have, like, trying to, if you want to pursue music, like, man, just get your own money up, man, and put it behind yourself, because that's really all the label is anyway. It's just a big loan. It's just a big loan, you know what I'm saying, that you got to pay back. But if you get your own money up, you invest in yourself, like, you know.
So we're talking about the 360 deals.
Yeah, I really want a distribution deal.
That's what we lack. That we don't really control that distribution, because like you said, the way today is www, World Wide Web. You invest in yourself like you're doing with your brand. You're able to tap into these other places. I like to call it the Chitlin circuit. It's something like kind of like with the And1 indirectly. Yeah. We was doing a Chitlin circuit after the tour was over, because we was going back to the smaller venues in these towns. So it's very important. Now with the music, right? Especially with like the genre we're talking about, hip hop rap. At 52 years old, well, God will not be 52 in February, but if I wanted to be an artist, right, and I look and I'm paying attention to what's going on, people are dying from some of these lyrics, because you're dealing with the drugs, you're dealing with some youth or those that's misguided.
But if I could be honest with you, I don't mean to cut you off, but I feel like a lot of people that's dying is gang related. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is the powers that be that's controlling the narrative of it. Yeah. So if I'm like, man, it's really a chance that me being a rapper, I might could lose my life. Now, when I say rapper, I'm talking about those that spewing out that rhetoric. Yeah. See, years ago, you wouldn't hear certain things on the radio because they got something called the FCC. You just wouldn't hear all this crazy stuff, right?
Everything I know.
Now, what I would ask or like for artists to do, they don't have to listen to me, it's just a suggestion. See, simple words could change the narrative. I remember when I used to. I remember when. Because those things will let the audience know that you're not doing this. You're not currently doing this. And if you're really pushing them keys and pushing them pounds and whoop-de-whoop, are you really going to talk about that?
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So at some point, I think the artist's going to have to let the audience know, if they can, that we're no different than directors of movies, from horror movies to action-packed movies. But it seems as though with the hip-hop culture, that we have to be 100% behind what we're saying. Now, you hear a lot of artists talk about, oh, I'm from the gutter, I'm getting out the hood. But the artists before you rapped about that 30, 20 years ago. So what are we really doing here? What are we really rapping about? Who failed us? Was it the ones who was able to get out? But no one raps about how to get out. We keep talking about what we come from, our environment. But who's going to be that one like yourself that's going to rap about how to get out of that situation? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And if I could be so real, like with my music, I don't really speak on nothing like that. But I feel like, you know, my goal is to, because I'm getting into content creation right now, you know what I'm saying, up on the internet. Like I just started like 15 days ago. I just showed him, like, you know, my page I done reached over like 2.6 million people in like 15 days. You know what I'm saying? So I know for sure, like, you know, I have a presence, you know what I'm saying? So later on, I do want to, you know, basically just get on there and talk, just real, just, you know.
Keep your Keep your focus.
They
And
gonna
it's,
listen. They gonna listen.
yeah, keep your focus.
Yeah.
And know that our babies, man, and our youth is listening to music. And don't you don't have to keep up with the Joneses. You don't have to be popular, right? I call ourselves, our circle is the 1%ers, but we're the 1%ers, and the things that we do has a 99% impact, positive impact on society.
But that's the truth. Like the people that are like outcasts, quote unquote, or whatever, them be the people that go off and, you know, do the best things.
They,
For real.
they stay silent. They do what they do, and they don't bother nobody. That's the best part about it. You feel me? Because when it comes to making music, it's really a mood you gotta get in to make music. Like you can't just. I understand people say, yo, Jay-Z, Biggie, they just hop into the booth and just do it without, you know what I'm saying? Without they know. Nah, what they doing is, I guarantee you before they hopped in that booth, they got into their mode. Like they got into a mood. It's more like I'm about to get myself together. I don't need to write nothing. I just know, like, once I step in this booth, I'm about to rock it. Like I'm good. Like it's like a feeling. That's why when I was saying, like when you just said, to piggyback off of what you just said, when music is like it's like a spirit.
Definitely.
I don't know how to explain it. Like music is like a spirit. Like it's some song that really could touch your soul. Like and then it's like, oh, all right. So, but like when you say these kids that listen to this type of music now, it's because that's what sells. The drama, the chaos. Nothing's gonna. They don't want to hear average black kid that came from the hood and now he a blue collar man and he doing this, that, and the third. What that blue collar man gonna rap about?
No,
because that kid. You know what I'm saying is that kid is not going. He's not there yet.
I'm all for the Derek side, the freedom of speech. I'm all for that, right? But we gotta really be conscious here that people dying. Yeah. And you're gonna have some people gonna say, oh no, it's not the music. Bro, I learned how to roll weed from Method Man song he had. So I'm saying that it influenced me to learn that way. So when you hear them talking about the pills and the different things like that, you really got some kids that's taking that route. That can't have this conversation that we have. And so what I'm telling you is your voice, man, like your voice and the things you're doing, not only your voice, the work that you're doing. It's powerful. You said you're 24. You could either be the problem or the solution. Right. I think just sitting here with you, you're gonna be a part of the solution. Whether it's through your music, through your work, through your smartness, because I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna see this and be like, oh, it's okay to be me. Because everybody try to be someone else. And the creator, imagine if everybody, like I said the other day, imagine if everybody was who the creator blessed them to be. Every person we meet in life on a day-to-day basis, we will have a different conversation with them. Because no one is mimicking no one. We're being, I'm who I am.
Everybody got their own story.
Their own story.
Everybody's story, like you said, everybody got their own story with different music behind it.
Right.
You feel me? And like he said, his is rock and roll. You feel me? Mine is smooth and old school, like Luther. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. Like, that's just how it is. Like, yours is probably whoever you grew up on.
Yeah, what artists inspired you?
What artists inspired you to get into music?
And what type of music do you like? What was you listening to in your household growing up?
Jagged Edge, for real.
Jagged Edge. Mom was on Jagged Edge.
No, for real, like Jagged Edge, you know all the female, or Mary J. Blige, Keisha, everybody.
Good vibes, yeah.
I still listening, like that's really, I only listen to that for real.
What artists you like right now?
Right now, I know he passed away, but Mo3, man, I've been
listening. Oh yeah, I was just listening to, you heard me listen to, that's why I rocked with Mo3.
Mo3, like,
God rest him.
Bryson Tiller, like Summer Walker,
Summer Walker,
yeah. I really like vibes, you feel me?
I want to see the artists, man, regardless of what they on. I want to see everybody work together. Like just do shows together, do sell out events and support one another.
I got a question for both of y'all, right? Think about this. What would the music industry be like with no chaos?
What would it be like with no chaos?
If it was no beefs.
No beefs.
Meaning, like you see how.
No, I'm with the beefs. Remember, see that look back in the day.
I'm talking
there was
about
bad. Like man, you could be beefing, right? It could be lyrical over wax.
Yeah.
My issue is that people really losing their lives and going to jail behind rap music.
But if I could be real, like I feel like it's also, dudes be hating, man. But then I have to say this, like for real, like we always point at the white man, but it be people of our skin color coming at each other the most. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't
we hate each other more than anybody.
Yeah,
I don't even feed in that. Like most of my hate comments on my content is like straight black dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's black dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like so, like all the girls love my stuff. But but
it's subliminally we've been tricked, and like until like my last breath, it's easy to just like talk down, talk bad. When it comes to politics, I hold politicians accountable.
Yeah.
So I don't want nobody to ever be like, oh, he says he want peace over here, but then he be wilding over here. Yeah, I'm a taxpayer and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So, but I just would love really to see the day. And I was talking about it the other day where when it comes to like the gang activities and stuff, I see more peace than I see the destruction from whether it's a gang or group or organization. So I think we got to start congratulating when we see what society said is a havoc. We got to start congratulating when we see people doing the right thing or trying to do the right thing. Right now, Fort Worth, and I'm going to say New Jersey, should be proud of you. They should be proud of you not only because you're who you are, because you're also showing an example that you don't have to get caught up and sucked into what society wants you to be. Be who you are. Sometimes it takes decades for us to figure out who we are and what our intentions and purpose is. But talking with you as a 24-year-old man, you ain't coming here. You've been in here a couple of times. Your pants not sagging. You're shaking my hand with a firm grip. You look at me in my eyes. To me, being an OG, I see that and it keeps me hope. It keeps me driving. It keeps me every day not going in vain, knowing that what we're doing, we're reaching out to the youth. We're reaching out to whomever need to hear the message. And the message can't go no further than through you, through my son, through those who's younger. Right. I'm just able to tell y'all how it is on this side until y'all get to this side. And I ain't talking about that side where the Creator opened up the gates. And I'm talking about the side on this soil that we on right now. So to have this dialogue is going to definitely open up so many other conversations. You know what I'm saying? And
I definitely think so, because I mean,
it's another BBE JOO out there watching. I promise you, he out there watching, and he going. You never know. You might be his biggest. He might be your biggest fan. You don't even know it right now. You know what I'm saying? You might go out there, and next thing you know, yo, I saw you on the pod. Yo, I'm rapping. I'm doing this. That's just how it works sometimes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm proud of you, bro. You feel me? Listen, I can't wait to see what's next.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be lit.
You making your way without what they consider. You gotta be gangs, gotta be gully, gotta be thorough, To this day, real recognize real. I've been on many different soils, interacted with many different people with walks of life. For one thing, you could kind of sense who's really real.
For real, though.
The average person, and you said this was your first time sitting down doing an interview. So just to be able to take that leap of, I want to say faith, to sit here and not be shy and humbly saying like, yo, confident that you have. The confidence you have is crazy.
Man, I've been ready to talk. That's why I said, like, I really appreciate this because, like, you know, like, I feel like the world needs this. I really do. Like, whoever it may reach, like, because, like, man, we got to change the narrative. You know what I'm saying? For real. And it really just takes for somebody to, you know, step up to the plate. You feel me? Like,
yes.
I'm not scared of. My mom really don't want me to rap because, you know, she's, you know, dudes be hating, you know what I'm saying? She
feel how I feel.
Whatever, but I'm not on that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the message is different.
Yeah, I mean, but honestly, whatever is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like God, like everything, even us sitting here, God already had this planned out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, you know, everything
It
is.
take a little longer when you're doing it correctly.
Yeah,
That's all.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you're doing it the right way, it take longer. You know what I mean? Like if you was rapping about this and that, it might have been faster. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's the agenda.
Yeah.
But it's a possibility. We've been doing this interview saying inmate such and such a state correctional facility, da 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 da.
No,
So
for real.
I just love the path you're taking, because once again you're adding to the statistic that you could be this, you could be you and make this. You could be you. From the fashion, from your style, from how you just swag, from how you carry yourself.
And you do it all. You're not just a rapper. You feel me? You do it all. You're not just a, you know what I mean? Like you could really do everything. If somebody asks you, yo, I need you to freestyle real quick, you could do that. Yo, I need you to shoot this video for me. You could do that. I need you to edit. You could do that. You know what I mean? There's no limit to your success. There's no limit to that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said it's no rush with it. It's no rush because God gonna take care of it. I promise you.
He's the best of creator.
Yeah,
He's the best of the planner.
Yeah. Like, and I really want to get in like on the back end, like probably I don't know, joining somebody's camp, doing videography, graphic design or something, then turn around, end up doing a track together or something. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Never know.
Yeah.
Like who knows?
So that's if you could work with an artist, you could throw a couple out there. What's one of your goals that you would want to work with someone if you had the
I
opportunity?
want to work with Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, I want to work with Kevin Gates.
Put that out there, man. Let them know.
Hey,
Man.
Kevin, good. Let them know.
No
Let them
cap.
know.
KG, what we doing, man?
Yeah, I feel like I could be BWA for sure.
That's fire, yo. That's fire. You taking a step that a lot of people be scared to take. For real. Betting on themselves. That's the best way, though. I mean, a lot of people bet on everything. But it's hard to bet on yourself because you don't really know how it's going to turn out. You know? Like,
For
you
real.
can't, there's no script to betting on yourself.
It really ain't though.
It ain't a script. It ain't no, yo, if you put all this money into yourself, yo, it's not say that you're going to get $1 million back.
And the thing is, you can't be scared, man. People
all.
be scared, man. Like the truth, man. We all gonna die, bro. We all gonna die. We all living this life for the first time. Everybody living it for the first time.
And what would you want to leave back for people to know you as?
I tried my best. I did the best I could. That's it. That's it.
Long
And
as
nothing
you
else.
Mark.
Yeah.
Any social media stuff? Anything else you want to say? I want to ask this question. You ever did an album? Or you got songs, right?
Yeah, I got songs out, but
What's-
I really won't say I even because I put out music, but I really won't tell myself I put anything out until like I do like something for like the world.
So give me some titles of the music you did put out.
So Traffic Jam was one of my hardest songs.
What's that about? Traffic Jam.
Traffic Jam, just moving through life. For real. And that's why I say when I'm moving through this traffic jam, like, life is a traffic jam for real. So, I mean, but that song, that's really all I'm going to say because I want that one to go for real.
You want that's what we're going to push then.
Dope,
Like
though.
the
Traffic Jam. I'm pretty sure everybody
That
might,
is different.
you might be in a traffic jam right now somewhere in your life, or you might be in a car somewhere in a traffic jam.
BBE JOO, man, traffic jam, tap
Yeah,
in.
telling you. That's what y'all was listening to. That
Yeah,
first one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but
I like the
that's-
confidence, man. You gotta have that.
Yeah.
It's not arrogant. Don't ever let nobody tell you, you arrogant. He's big headed. You have to have that. Because someone who may get the opportunity gonna have all that. And they're gonna feel how you feel. So keep the confidence, keep on the right path. Will it be easy? Absolutely not.
Right.
Will it be worth
ain't
it?
never gonna be
Absolutely, it will be worth it.
You don't want it to be easy though,
Nah, because anything that come easy ain't going to stay long.
at all.
Go
Work
easy.
hard for it.
Easy
take
come,
it
easy
long.
go.
Right, for real. So I'm like a little turtle with it, It's all good.
Taking
I'm
your
not
time,
tripping.
step by step.
Yeah.
Any social handles you have that you this your chance to shout out whatever you want to shout out.
My YouTube is BBEJOO, BBE JOO, and then my Instagram, official BBE JOO. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Anything on the closeout, Q?
Hey man, it's your boy Rockstar Q, man. We had a great night tonight with BBE JOO, my pops, main event podcast, man. We signing out, man. We just want to wish y'all love, blessings, and whatever y'all resolutions is for 2026, make sure y'all on top of those. Cause like he said, man, we all gonna die one day. But we might as well live it to the fullest. We all living for the first time.
LIP, live in peace. I just want to say on the sign out, make sure your lyrics have substance. Make sure it's creating good intentions, good vibe, and not destruction. Not destruction. Salute.
Let the world know the name. Street ball king, bringing pride to the game. From Linden to Elizabeth, Jersey's vein. Main event, forever etched in domain.